The big question that a lot of pet owners have, how do you get pet stains out of that carpet without using harsh chemicals?
Yes.
And that's actually really good because you don't want to have a lot of chemicals in your house. And a lot of people don't realize this, but certain chemicals can actually smell like urine to your dog. So we think we're cleaning it and we can't smell it, but the dog still can. So they're going to still mark in that spot.
Right, so it's not really achieving anything.
Nope,
it's just making it worse, in fact.
Yep. So there are different things you do. One of the first things you have to do, and paper towels are great. you
invest in paper towels.
Invest in paper towels. But if it's like on a carpet or something, or even a hardwood floor, you really want to soak it up first. Don't just take your product and just start spraying it and then clean it, and don't wipe it around. You literally just put this on top and just soak it up first. And if it's in a carpet, actually use some paper towels, newspapers, and actually stand on it so you can get as much as you can. From there, there's different types of products that you can use that you can make at home with probably ingredients you've got at home. If you're using like a vinegar product, here I can't read without my glasses. But anyways, so we got 2 cups of white vinegar, you've got 2 cups of lukewarm water, 4 generous tablespoons of baking soda and a spray bottle. And one of the things that we want to tell people is if you're using either vinegar or ammonia, those are actually can mask that urine for us, but our dogs can smell it. Add some sort of oil to it, like almost like an orange type of smelling thing, because it helps to break up that smell so our dogs don't actually go back there and smell and urinate there again.
That's probably why a lot of those cleaners that you can buy are actually citrus scented, maybe? Is that why it kind of masks that smell?
Yep, any of those can work.
Now we have a couple Facebook questions unrelated to the cleaning. Dawn says she has a small dog, about 15 pounds, but the dog always pulls and barks. How do you get that behavior to stop?
It is a training problem for a lot of people that we deal with. One of the things that we try to tell people is, one, if you're a clicker trainer or you've got a marker word for your dog like yes, start telling them when they've done something right. So if you're walking towards that person and that other dog, start talking to your dog saying, oh, good boy, good quiet, good job. And if you can even reward them if you want. But a lot of people will yell at their dogs, but we don't praise them enough. So you need to tell the dog when he's doing it right, and then if he is misbehaving, pull him out of the area. What we try to do is tell people when you're in the training period is to keep them below threshold before they start barking. Now for her dog, maybe it has to be 100 feet away and start training there. If you get to the point where the dog's already started barking, you're not going to get any training results.
That's true.
Great, wonderful. Hopefully Dawn got a good answer that will help her with her dog when she's out on walks. Now let's talk about this other mixture that you have here, hydrogen peroxide and a baking soda mixture.
Yep, again, the hydrogen peroxide is in some different products. They will help break down the biological, the urine or the stool, so that'll actually help clean that product up so you can pull it up and get rid of that smell.
You see a lot of these advertisements for enzyme cleaners these days, so things that get really deep down in there, but we have some great recipes and mixtures that people can make, and we have some exclusive ones on our website, mymassappeal.com. But we have one here that's a great cleaner. It's just a drop of soap, a little bit of hydrogen peroxide, and we also have Kevin on the line. Kevin, what's your question?
My question is, why do the dogs continue to eat grass when it causes them to regurgitate?
Yep.
That's a great question.
It is, because it happens a lot. In a lot of cases, dogs will eat grass if they're actually feeling well. They've had something bad, they're outside, and they eat something that's not settling right with their stomachs. But eating grass is actually fun for dogs, and a lot of people don't understand that. Just the fact that they're going out there eating it does not necessarily mean anything bad. And there is one study that I've actually read that the reason dogs do this is because they need chlorophyll, which comes from green plants. And in most cases, our dogs will get that from basically killing an animal and eating that animal, their stomach, and what they've got inside there. So they can't open the refrigerator, so their only choice they have is the grass. So it can be that as well.
But it's not necessarily.
It's just awful funny because they do it and it leads to them regurgitating every time. And it's like, why do you keep?
They never learn the lesson. And then have I found too? Have you ever found your dogs will then vomit and then say, "That looks tasty," and then try to eat their own vomit? It doesn't make sense.
No, and they do.
They are smart though. We do. We know they're smart. They just
if they're
don't
doing
know
it
what
every
to do
single
then.
time, try to get them to not eat so much.
Okay.
Hope we answered your question.
Thank you, Kevin, for calling in. Thank you, Jim, for all of your expert advice. It's always great to have you here.
Thanks.